coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
Welcome back to Wilso's Reviews, and today I am back to bring you something different. I wanted to bring you something much more than just films. I figured I would go to my other hobby, games. I love video games, guys, so if that's no lie, because I share regular video game footage on my Wilso review page on Facebook, so you would know I like to play video games. Lately, there has been a video game that has caught my attention that I wanted to purchase and play. So I figured someone suggested to me to review it, so I thought I would review it and give you my honest opinion. Friday the 13th video game. You can see it up here. So, what is this video game about? The Friday the 13th video game is essentially what you would think it'd be. It's like a Friday the 13th film. You either play as Jason or one of 8 counselors. And all 8 counselors are all a bit different. Some are fat, some are small, some are skinny, some are muscular, some are more better at running, some are better at fixing stuff, some are just more prone to getting scared, and some are just useless as garbage. So, and then you also play as Jason. So that is pretty much the game. Now, as the 8 counselors, your job is to pretty much find 1 or 2 cars and fix them up. That they require gas, batteries, or keys. You can fix a boat, which normally doesn't take keys. It just takes a gas and a propeller to install. You can ring the police and bring them to come out and allow you a way to escape. Or you can just hide out until Jason's time limit runs out, and then you can win the game that way by surviving. So, overall, this game mode is just essentially just based around that, trying to either escape from Jason or kill the counselors. Now let's talk about the gameplay itself. How is the gameplay running? The graphics are really good. It runs really well on my system. I have no troubles of lag at all. It is really good how it runs. I'm always impressed with the graphics. However, there's sometimes that I feel like it's a bit annoying that there are little things I could jump over, but there's no jump button, so that feels annoying. So I don't know if I'm either just stupid and not pressing the right button, or there is no jump button, because usually it's just spacebar just to jump. But other than that, the graphics are fine. They look nice. The characters are all pretty cool. Like they all make a difference. Like some characters don't fix up things quicker, so you got to use certain characters to do certain things because it makes more sense because they're just quicker at doing things like that. And some characters are just garbage to play. Like sometimes, like I get Chad a lot, and he's just prone to getting scared really easily. So if he sees a dead body, he just loses it. It's really annoying, and then he lets himself be known quicker, so Jason can go and get him easier. This game was made by Randy Kremback and Gun Media. It was a project that was just with a team of 12 that was started on Kickstarter. They decided they wanted to bring this game to life, and they just got heaps of support, and eventually this game just came to fruition and just came to light, and is now in Steam and is now in PlayStation 4 sales and Xbox One. So basically, the game is just a really cool game. It makes you feel like you're in the film, whether you're Jason or the counselors. Playing Jason is definitely my favorite part of the game. To be able to just pick up a counselor and just drop them on their head, or just pretty much just throw your machete right into their gut and just stab them. It is a really satisfying game in that it does that really well. It just emulates the Friday the 13th films really well. And the counselors as well. If you've got a group of really good people who want to work together, it is a really fun game. You role play with them, you have fun, you work together to try and make sure Jason can't kill you or kill them. And then yeah, you just help each other escape, and it's just a really good fun game like that. So the community isn't so bad so much at the moment. However, I have found that it is really difficult when you get put onto an Asian server where there are just a lot of different Asian people, and you can't speak with them because they just don't understand what you're saying. So it's a lot harder to cooperate and try and work with them because you can't understand what they're trying to tell you. I haven't had much problems with that though, so that's okay. Like most of the time I've actually been able to been surprised at the amount of people who understand English and all that, so it's really good like that. So it's not, so don't be too worried about that. Essentially this is only one game mode with just like kind of one way to do things. Like it's just about it. You can change your Jason up, you can change your councils up a little bit with their perks and all that, but that's about it. There's no story mode to this. There's no more there's no single player story. There's no multiplayer other than just the multiplayer you get. It's only online, so you can't play it with offline, so that's a bit annoying. So I hope they do an offline mode just so it can help people out, because if you don't have internet, you kind of just be screwed. You can't play this game at all, so that's just kind of one thing. The other few things I dislike about the game is the fact that it's like $40 and it only offers you that one game mode. So if you're into like quality and quantity in your game, then perhaps maybe you need to purchase a game that has more quantity in it. This game only essentially gives you one game mode. But however, if you're a mega fan of Friday the 13th, you will love this game. I guarantee you will have fun with it, and it probably to you might be worth the money. And yeah, I think if you're not really interested in this game, perhaps maybe just wait on it and wait for it to come. I feel like what they need to do is add more maps, maybe a single player campaign mode with an interesting story, maybe a story that perhaps maybe focuses on the Jason films might be interesting. They don't have to do all the films straight away, but that might be a good idea to go with so far. Also, it's just to be a good idea to just try and think of other things that you could do in this kind of a game. Like what else can you do? Whether you can add like more characters to the game. More councils could be nice to add to as well, or just even making it a little bit trickier. Maybe even have a cool DLC of maybe Jason's mum being able to just murder the councils instead of Jason just doing it all. That's just my thoughts though on the game though, guys. However, the game does run pretty good. The graphics are nice. The online is pretty good. Aside from a few glitches here and there, sometimes I got disconnected, but that wasn't that big of a deal, because sometimes, like, you know, you can either blame that on your internet or you blame it on the game sometimes. I only really found one like time where I disconnected where it was kind of the game's fault, not my fault. So hopefully along the way they'll fix that up. But to give my final thoughts and feelings, I do like this game, but if you guys aren't willing to pay the $40, if you're in Australia, it's going to cost you $50 because of currency change. So is it worth it for that? Maybe not. So maybe you should just wait until a Steam sale comes out so that the game becomes cheaper for you guys. So I'm going to give Friday the 13th, the game, a 6 out of 10. It is a very good game. I did enjoy it for the most part. I haven't really lost that much money over the game. I still feel like I enjoy it all the time. I have fun playing it. So if you are liking that sort of gameplay of just working together in a team and taking on a murderer, kind of like that Dead by Daylight, you'll like this game because it's Friday the 13th oriented, and if you love the Friday the 13th franchise, you're going to like this game. Maybe just wait for it. Thank you again for tuning into Wilso's Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this review of Friday the 13th. If you did, hit a like on the video. If you are interested in seeing more of my content, subscribe for more as I post weekly. Sorry I haven't been around for a bit, guys. I've had some family concerns I needed to attend to, and I needed to address them first before the reviews needed to come out. So bear with me on the reviews. They're going to be coming out over the weekend, hopefully, and hopefully we'll be able to just get back on a schedule again. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope to see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.